at the end of last session, we got to the Tomb of the Giants, in which I ran through horribly, got slaughtered a lot, went to Nito, died. First time rather quickly, rather embarrassingly, and then I gave up, and I've now removed those episodes because I think they were a bit shit. But we're going to come back to Nito later. Instead, we're going to go down the Ceaseless pathway for a first time instead, because I've not actually done that. And we don't have anything near Ceaseless. So we'll go to Filing first, and then we'll go down the back way into Blighttown. And we'll have to go through Ceaseless that way. I do intend to... Oh, Sigma is still here. I do intend to give humanity to the fair lady to unlock the shortcut, because even though I don't want her to go down that route, I do want to show it off. And I think we've got enough humanity just... I think it's only 20, so we should be fine. I do want to go down the sorry, I don't want to go down that pathway, but I want to show it off, and I also want to get a Sunlight Maggot for the Tomb of the Giants. I know I'm putting in a lot of effort just for a Sunlight Maggot, but the Tomb of the Giants was awful. At least I can do is explore it like somewhat properly. So our new order will be Ceaseless, followed by a detour into Ash Lake, and then maybe see Four Kings and Nito last before the DLC. I think that's a good route. Although I think I'm going the wrong way if I want. Actually no, Ceaseless Seaf. We'll do Ash Lake afterwards actually. We'll do Ceaseless and then Ash Lake so I can do Sigmar's quest. With Siegland. Right, so we want to be up here. And in through the Valley of the Drakes. It's rather annoying I didn't actually, when I fought Quailag, I could have easily gotten the Fair Lady's bonfire, but rather stupidly, I didn't. So now we're going through Blighttown again. They don't do too much damage. I feel like I was 3 hits before. I don't think I'm doing a whole lot more. One shot backstab's pretty nice though. I don't know where all my souls will be in Nito's room. Whatever I had then, not getting them back. Right, well we'll kill you first. Nope, he's gonna kill... Oh Christ, I was being incredibly greedy there, I'm not gonna... I'll not lie. I'll just run past them, actually. I don't want to have to keep fighting them. And I was being a bit, like I say, I was being a bit greedy. Just because I've got a +10 weapon doesn't mean I'm gonna absolutely roll through everybody I come across. I didn't send either of the bloody elevators back up, did I? Oh Christ. Right, here we go. I was thinking that, and I think I mentioned this in another part as well, but when we get round to it, I want to record my first playthrough of Sekiro. So I'm usually when some early spoilers come out about the game, I don't have the willpower not to check them. But this time I'm going to be strong, I hope, and I'll not look up anything spoilery pre-release. I've read 1 or 2 articles about the game and stuff. I feel like that's fair. That's fair grounds for anything that would come from the actual game that you would only find out from playing bosses, areas, stuff like that. That's not chosen for pre-release footage. That's the stuff I'll try and avoid so I can go in as blind as I can and hopefully make for more interesting commentary than a game that I've played a few times. Then again, my Dark Souls 2 one was interesting, but that was like a lore let's play. And somehow avoided both of those. That was a lore let's play, and my Dark Souls 3 playthrough was was the first time, and that was quite interesting. So I think maybe just my commentary on this one's been a bit lacking because it's not really like a 100% playthrough or anything. It's just kind of like a guide of general vagueness. And I've enjoyed playing it. I love Dark Souls. I don't know, maybe that's not come through properly how much I enjoy the game. But I am showing off the optional areas. I've been Ariamis, and I'm going to be going to Ash Lake. There's just not a whole lot in those areas. Like, this game's quite small compared to what's come before. Oh, one of the I think they're called ogres. One of the ogres must have fell to the death. Also, there's a bonfire over on one of them rafters somewhere. I say rafters, the big fuck off stone horizontal pillars. Not rafters, I don't know. Am I going a weird way? Yes, I'm going a weird way again. This isn't where I need to be. I want to be not kicking the fly that's in the air. I can't even get on that, I don't think. No, there's ladders here. Wouldn't want another accident like that one time that was really embarrassing. And hop on. The shadow's freaking out. I think I'm gonna go rest at the bonfire on my left here, just so in case I somehow, I don't want to tempt fate, unless somehow I die on my way to the other bonfire, then I don't need to go all the way back down again. Right, here we are. After Ceaseless, I'm going to want to revive the human again for the second Kirk invasion. Spoilers, I suppose. Not really, it's a guide. Shut up, Craig. Very weird looking thing. It's the kind of like huge mouse. I don't know if that's meant to be a person or not. I think it is, like person affected by blight. Oh, wait a minute. Haha, we're actually having a chance, a reason to use this. Look at the speed on that. I'm still poisoned, obviously, because, you know, it's blight down. But at least I'm going at some kind of speed. Give them a wide berth. Still aggro them, but... Is this... I've always wondered... I'm guessing, like, it's obviously like a giant egg, but like, I know, web and stuff. Even though Quail looks like a chaos demon, not necessarily like a spider. But then the fair lady's a spider as well, so I don't know. I remember this when I was like, oh yeah, I'll be Quail-like easy, and then I died to Quail-like straight away. I remember. I'm just gonna let the poison fizzle out. There's no point in wasting it. Wasting a poison, a purple moss on it. Right, so we want to go here. You can drop down the middle, but I don't know how much fall damage it actually is. So you get here and you're like, oh, wonder where I go now. Through that brick wall, but also is, yeah, the illusory wall there. I'll heal because if not I'm going to get stuck talking to Angie.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant? But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that...
And then Angie will take his sweet time, but... Come on, buddy. Right, here we are, fair lady. I don't think we're part of any covenant, so we're going to be joining the Daughters of Chaos. Don't have any Enter Covenant. Yes. Hello, one person watching once again. And now that we're here, Covenant established, offer humanity. Oh, so it's gotta be liquid humanity. Right, so we'll, how much? 21. Use 20. And if we get an item off of her, that means we've given her enough. Nope, it must be 30. Shit. Well, it's a good thing we've got a bunch of twins. I don't recommend doing this, I'm only doing it for the sunlight maggot. Offer humanity. So glad they added this feature in the remaster, give them a bunch at a time. There we are, Chaos Storm, Covenant Allegiance. And after that, that's all we need to do for that. I'll not revive the human just yet.
Are you prepared if you need something?
Talk.
No time.
Oh. Purchase item. He sells now but the same roster. So now we head on to Ceaseless Discharge. What an incredible name that man has. $18 Estes should be more than enough. And there he is in all his glory over there. Right, so without further ado, they'll attack you if you piss them off, which is a bit shit. Also, you can see the Capra Demon blocking the way to where we need to be, and obviously all the lava that's coming from Ceaseless over there. But we'll slide down, and this is really weird. Like this. You're like, oh, you've dropped down. Well, I mean, that looks like stairs, but the one over here just looks like a drop, and you're like, oh, how am I meant to get any further? But yeah, you just kind of step up like that. Alright, Ceaseless Discharge time. I'll do that, so I'll at least run a tiny bit faster. I believe that is where the end of the game happens. So that's something. There he is, our boss. Not a very good looking fellow, is he? He's very sad looking. And if we pick up this item, he gets annoyed because we've just robbed the body of his dead sister. So he's quite reasonably annoyed, I'd say. And we are going for Ceaseless easy kill by running all the way back. Which is a legitimate strategy, you're allowed to do it, they're programmed in. So you want to run all the way back. Is he... He's missing one arm and he's got a horrible other arm. I know where his other arm is actually, that's something I've not thought about, considered whatever. So you get here, and you just want to wail on his arm for a little bit. This is the same theme as Quaylag, if I'm not mistaken. And there we are. That makes him lose his grip. And victory achieved. Da, 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 da. Humanity, Homeward Bone, and I don't think it's a whole load of 20,000. I don't even know if that's going to get well level up or not, actually. Oh yeah, we'll climb back up to the bonfire. Level up if we've got enough for a level up. We need to revive the human. And I don't know if I want to kindle this bonfire or not. I've not got a whole lot of humanity spare. Not even got one liquid. We'll use those two. Revive the human. Level up. 23,000 it is. So, another level of dexterity gets for free, no one gets for free. That, I mean, I want to be at 25 anyway, so that's decent. And reverse hollowing. That I've kept calling revive the human for whatever reason. And with that we are stopping and then starting the next episode.